Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great day. Well, today as you can see we are working on Jade Snow called Plum, and it is from OneDaySaving, and we'll be working right over here in this area. And the color that I'm using is 825, which is a really beautiful blue. So, how is everybody doing? Oh my goodness. Yesterday was just too much some days. It was quiet. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And then the alarm didn't want to work, so I had to call the boss. We got that straightened out in no time. So, yeah, it was fun. Not fun. It was just kind of long. I was listening to one of my audiobooks. This one happens to be by Nora Roberts. And it's the Guardian trilogy. I believe that's what it's called. I've listened to it 2 or 3 times through, so yeah, just trying to break up the monotony of doing nothing, you know? Oh my goodness. So, I am off now. Yep, I have no plans to go to my daughter's yet. I haven't talked to her this morning, so I have no idea what is up or not up. It was 61 degrees when I was at work, and by the time I left, it was 30. So it dropped 30 degrees in, what, 7 hours? Yeah, 7 hours. Outrageous. Just outrageous. So it was just cold and damp, and came home, and I did not feel like being in the mood to cook. The night before I didn't cook either. I went to the grocery store and I got some of that Progresso soup. You know, you just pour it in a bowl and heat it up. I got some of the New England clam chowder. I don't care for Manhattan clam chowder. I don't know why, I just never got onto it. And besides that, I got stuck in the 60s and 70s eating Howard Johnson's clam chowder. So, yeah. It was one of my favorite things to get when we went to their restaurant. We'd go there. There was one right there in town for the whole time when we were living there. And then later on, they closed all the Howard Johnsons. But yeah, we'd go get fried clams and yummy stuff, and clam chowder. It's delicious. So, in my book, nobody can make it like them anymore. That was one thing they actually got right. But when we went on vacations, we'd go and we'd stay at Howard Johnson's. This is before, well, just kind of on the cusp of when they started making Holiday Inns, you know, but in our area or wherever we went, you know, on vacation. But yeah, Howard Johnson's, it was the best. Always lived for the flavor of the month of the ice cream, and oh god, yeah, we were into them. And every once in a while, if it was somebody's birthday, you know, and we were home, we'd go to Howard Johnson's to eat. So, yeah. Then we moved on in life and found Holiday Inn, and here we are. And now, my daughter and I, the only place we've ever stayed when it's just been her and I, you know, we had to go to Cheyenne or whatever, we'd stay at the Marriott. So, and I always thought that was a big, high, upper crust type place, but not so much in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It was all right, you know. I mean, it is what it is, but I just kind of don't really like to stay at hotels or motels anymore. It was a thing. But other than that, let's see, what else do I know? Nothing. Yeah, no. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving. I about talked myself out of making that duck, but, yeah. Just not real clear. I looked up duck à l'orange and went, okay. Yeah. I could cut corners all over the place to make that, but I don't know. I'm just kind of, yeah. So, here we are. Can't we just all go out to dinner somewhere and have Thanksgiving dinner? Wouldn't that just work? Wouldn't that be fine? Oh, geez. Yeah. So we'll see what I decide in the next week or two. Or 2 week or so. Oh, for crying out loud. I love it when I do that. I'm just stitching along, not even paying attention. Come on. I have my little bowl here with just doodads. And I found about 5 or 6 of these things when I was cleaning off the desk, and I didn't want to hunt up where they actually went, so I just put it in one of my little antique bowls. I like collecting bowls from the thrift store. Every once in a while they'll have them in. And I had a bunch of really tiny ones. They were about the size of, what do you call it? Oh, salt. Does anybody know what a salt dish is? My parents used to have salt dishes that sat on the table, because my dad liked to eat, what do you call those? Green onions raw. He'd just dip them in the salt and then eat them, you know, and then years later everybody decided that, you know, it wasn't a good idea that you were eating salt like that and that kind of massing type thing. So they stopped doing that, and I don't know whatever became of them, but I did find like 5 or 6 of them, about yay big, maybe a little bit bigger than a salt dish. Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah, they fell out of the window one day when it got... Okay, let me explain this. Okay, so you got my kitchen sink, and right above it, the crazy people that lived here before me put like shelving over the sink, like right across the windows. Yeah, and they're like 6-8 inches wide, or deep, if you will. But anyway, I guess the wind blew so hard that it blew the stuff in the windows, and they fell down into my antique porcelain sink and broke. Yeah, I was pissed. So, yeah. Don't have those anymore. I tried to give them a new life, but that didn't work out so much. But that's the only place I've got to put dishes at, and then, so they run the full length. They probably run 6 feet, you know, across the sink, you know, and over to the side. So one side I have dishes and cups and stuff like that. And on the other side, I have like boxed food, you know, like pancake mix and top ramen. I'm just naming off stuff that I put up there. And all my, like if I get the Uncle Ben's 90, I think it's 90-second rice, because I get that in several flavors or whatever. I'll put that up there, and my gravy mixes, stuff that just, I have no cabinets up at all. They just put shelving in. It was awesome. Yeah, I'd like to rip those people's face off. I don't know what they were thinking. They were just young. So they just made it to suit them, and Amber and I painted the whole kitchen, and we had to take all these shelves down to paint, and then we just put them back up because, you know, we had no better ideas. And I didn't even know at the time, you know, when we painted and put it all back up, that we have a restore and they sell cabinets. So 2 or 3 years later, I got cabinets to go below, not above. You know, those skinny ones that go up above? Yeah. And I figured they'd probably fall right off, or the wall would just fall down because, yeah, this trailer is not that sturdy for that, but it could handle all the below cabinets because I just set them in there. But, yeah. It's a mess, but it works. And we've been dealing with it. I don't have a clue, you know, if we'll ever change it, if we won't change it. But those walls are just not made for, say, cabinets that, above cabinets that go into a house where you would have drywall and fortified walls. No, this is not fortified walls. This is precisely why I didn't hang my big screen TV on the wall. That, or put up, I have like an 8-foot mirror that goes to the dresser. It's as long as the dresser. And we just left it attached to the dresser because we figured the wall would fall off. So, yeah. The things you do. You got to get real inventive, you know? But it works, so why fix it, right? Sure is a pretty color blue when it gets there. This has some beautiful blue colors. So no grand plans for this weekend other than, what do you call it? Christmas, winter, Saturday. That's about the only thing that's set into stone. So I have no idea if there'll be any Stitch With Me's, any mail, or any reviews the rest of the week. I have no idea. Post office is flaking out on us. The other night I had to go get my mail and it was 11:30 at night. Now, mind you, it's right here in the park, you know, in one of those locked, you know, metal box things, so I didn't have to go far, but the idea of going out 11:30 at night to get this silly mail is just a little much. I suppose I could have just left it, but I don't know. I like to sleep nights. So if I know something's coming, I want to make sure I get it, because every once in a while the stupid mailman will leave things at my gate. Yeah. Ugh. Unbelievable. Because they keep switching mailman about every 2 weeks. So, fun times. Worked a little bit on that Christmas wreath I started yesterday, last night. And I worked on, before I went to work, I worked on my great big, I call it just Chinese landscape. I don't know what else to call it. If it had a name, I probably wouldn't be able to pronounce it, so you know how that goes. But didn't watch anything new or exciting on Netflix. Made myself 2 corn dogs and called it good. Yeah, wasn't cooking So I don't know what the big cook-off will be for the weekend. It's usually something. I got the dang green chili done. I kind of taken a break. That kind of did me in to want to cook anything. God, this material is so nice. This is a spring kit, of course. So between it and Joy Sunday, they have the best material. It's nice and pliable and easy to work with. I like that part. Oops, let's put the needle away, Laura, before you stab yourself. Holy cow. I don't know if my grandson has a basket. I think we're good until the 1st. What did I tell you? The 1st of December. So we don't have to worry about that this week. Who knows? Everything can change. There is going to be a, what do you call it? Like a craft show. You know, it's the November craft show before Christmas. You know how all that goes. Yeah. At the high school gym. So I don't know if I can persuade my daughter to go or not. Just to go looking around. I think that's on Saturday. But we'll see. Gosh, I put that blue in there and I won't be able to see those. Do you see those purple dots? Yeah, if I get the pink in there, well, they may show up. Still got to do that green ones right in there. We'll see. I don't know, I've been feeling like I want to work on my great big huge ones lately. I got that one out with the orange flower. I don't know what it's called. I think I called it Beautiful Flowers or something like that. I got it about the same time as I got that one my friend in the UK's got, Jill Green. And it was called Blooming Flowers. I got quite a bit done on it. I mean, like maybe one whole area about this whole big. Yeah. But not any further. I pull it out every once in a while. There was something I was thinking about, and I'm like, God, I really don't want to go looking for that. So, yeah, that ended, you know, before it ever got started in my brain. Because you know me, if I think of something, it's a mission, gotta find it, because it's gone. No, it's never gone. It's just buried. Or in a box that I would never even think that it was in. Yeah, that's how that all works out. And I didn't much want to start anything today, so I just get that way. I'll go for the longest time and start every day, and then, poof, nope, not doing that. So, here we are. Goodness gracious, get up there. This material is so soft and so smooth, the needle just kind of glides right over it. Sometimes I miss where I'm trying to stitch. But this background's going to be gorgeous. I tried to start one of the flowers down. Well, hold on. You can't even really see where I started. It's right there somewhere. And it wasn't the color that I wanted to work with, so yeah, that didn't get very far. I wanted to work with some of the brighter pinks and reds. I did get that $4.98 in there, but that's about it. Oh, goodness gracious. So, anybody going anywhere this weekend? Doing anything fun and exciting? I had to look at that a minute. There's a purple in there. Don't want to stitch the purple. Not this time yet. Alright guys, well I think that is going to be about it today. We got that whole little section done. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.